Most of you guys probably already know what happened, the reason why I kind of stepped away from the internet for a little bit. It was a really interesting situation to deal with. It was a situation that I never thought that I would find myself in. I understand that this person has had the ability to share their side of the story, and while I've been away from the internet, I haven't really had the chance to share mine. Why am I gonna invest so much of my time working on this video only to have people who didn't like me to begin with?
I'm so excited, chat. This never happens. I never get handed a layup like this. In my 5 years on YouTube, I've never gotten a layup this easy. Dude, when I respond to YouTube videos, there's a criteria, okay? If the video is bad, but it's just like nobody's seeing it, there's no reason to interact, okay? If someone responds to me and the video is good, I gotta respond to it, you know? There's a reason. You gotta respond to something like that, right? When somebody responds to me and it's this bad, this funny, I gotta go live, bro. We have to talk about this. Last night, chat, at the very end of the stream, I think Tipster was live alongside us, okay? He staked it out, bro. He staked out the stream, and after I got offline, he addressed not only Keffals, because we're going to watch the Keffals part too, and Keemstar, not only Keemstar, he addresses me, but not by name, and he goes through each of my arguments and confirms every single one of them. I have never in my life seen something so over that I had to end the stream and restart back at the beginning, chat. I've never been in this position before. It's so over, we're going back and doing it again. This is incredible. This response video, previously thought to be deleted, has been reposted.
I said, well, I wouldn't make the joke.
He has reposted this to his own YouTube channel, okay? Even the comment section, bro, like even I was reading through let's see the sorted by, because he's obviously deleting. Here comes the backpedal after the smugness. What a moron. You're such a clown. This guy's deleting comments and he's still getting mauled in his most recent. It's so over. Dude, this is by far one of the worst response videos. If you thought Keffal's video yesterday was rushed, imagine if she shot it live. Imagine, chat, if she shot her response video live, okay? This is a response video to the bad response video, to Keemstar, to me, and he just, oh man, oh, dude, I don't even have to poison anything. We gotta just go right into this. This is insane, chat. We're not here for 5 hours. We're here for a good time, not a long time, and we're gonna run through this really fast, because to be honest, to make the rest of my video, I have to watch this. So why not watch it with my 1,500 closest friends and family? Why not watch it with you, the beloved viewers, okay? We haven't even posted last night's stream yet. It's currently rendering, waiting for it to turn green, probably gonna drop tonight. This should probably be up tomorrow if you haven't seen it now. But ladies and gentlemen, the worst clapback in YouTube history. It's time. Oh man, I'm fucking salivating right now, chat. I said, you know, I'm not really into YouTube drama anymore. I don't know what it is. It's starting to get a little boring for me, or, you know, I'm not really enjoying it. But dude, when there are people like this, oh, I could do this for the rest of my life. Oh man, I could sit right in this chair and talk about this for the rest of my life. It never gets old. He just keeps saying more stuff every single day. Oh, this is so great. Dude, Tipster is now going to separate himself from Vosh and become the main villain of the drama. Let's get going.
Whole situation has honestly ruined anime for me.
Oh no, that's the first clip! Oh no! Oh god, that's how it starts?
This whole situation has honestly ruined anime for me.
Oh. I swear, chat. I swear, I didn't edit this. This is on his fucking channel. I didn't do this. This isn't me. This is not a bit. That's how he starts this fucking video. Oh no.
This whole situation
We're gonna fact check.
honestly ruined anime for me so fucking much that I never want to watch anime again. I don't want anything to do with anime. I got my waist bin here, and I got some of my anime. We got Death Note, one of
Oh
my favorites.
no! Not Death
Throw it in
Note!
the bin.
That's one of the two that I know!
We got some Dragon Ball Z.
That's the other one that I know!
Another great anime show. Throw it in the fucking bin. Robotech seems pretty harmless, but who knows? Maybe there's some lolly in there. Throw it in the fucking bin.
Oh no! Oh god, and then he comes out with the Nick DeOrio avatar. Is he gonna address the allegations of stealing my IP? Holy shit. It's my intellectual property!
So, now we're going to talk about something that I'm sure a lot of you guys predicted I would talk about today.
Yeah, because we know you can't just stand down. At least Keffels thought, oh, oi, I probably just shouldn't go on and talk about this live stream. Yeah, we knew, because you're a lol cow.
And, oh boy, Tipster had an opinion that made people big mad on the internet.
Oh, chat! One in the chat if you're big mad. One in the chat if my 1,800 closest friends and family is big mad right now. Are you guys mad? Grr! Put a mean emoji face in the chat if you're feeling big mad about Tipster. He's pulled the wool over our eyes, chat.
And it's been something else. So why don't we go ahead and why don't we talk about it? Okay, chat. So as you guys know, there's been a bit of controversy with a content creator known as Vosh.
Oh god.
And, you know, there's been a lot of people coming for Vosh, H3H3, several people in the commentary community, etc., over the whole incident with the, you know, the leaking of the folder and going back and looking at some of his old takes on, you know, various different topics. And
dude, he needs to clarify it. Like, this hasn't been all of his content in the last week. Was responding to this one drama. Like, this is on the level of, who is Jeffrey Epstein from the Keffels video? Who is Vosh? Well, Vosh is a political content creator who used to go by the name of Irish Laddie.
And, you know, a lot of people took serious issue with my position on some of these topics.
Yes, because it sucked! Because you suck!
And so there's been a lot of pushback, a lot of people big mad at me, and I decided to talk about this mainly because I wanted to...
Dude, my face when he calls me big mad. Wait. Oh, I love this Wojak. I edited this Wojak myself. Where is it? There, I love this. Dude, my face when he says that I'm big mad. Look at this. This is not like the best fucking... Look at this. Look at rapester.png. Is this... Dude, when he calls us big mad, this... Do you guys want this as an emoji in the chat? Do you want me to make the chaser emoji?
Clarify some positions, but also people have used this as kind of an opportunity to kind of spread misinformation about me that I wanted to take a moment to try and clarify.
Dude, guys, chat, he's going to be addressing all the misinformation that was spread, okay? I think the only person we're not going to defend is Keemstar, because he was a little out of pocket, I'll be honest with you. But, oh boy, when it gets to the me segment.
So, yeah, we're going to do that today. Another person who's responded to this is Keffels. Keffels did a video earlier today called Vosh and the Hypocrisy of Ethan Klein. Originally, I had planned on reacting to this video, and I decided, you know what, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I realized that video sucked, and that's probably not the best use of my time. I probably can help her out more if I stay far away from that video.
But if you guys want to check it out, I'll post a link in chat, and if you're watching this as a YouTube video later, I will share the link in the chat for that as well. But I kind of wanted to make my positions crystal fucking clear on this. Because
crystal clear, chat. There will be no questions left unanswered after this live stream.
You look at a lot of the coverage of the situation. The take that they are showing is not reflective of what I actually think at all. They would tell you things like, you know, Tipster's defending the existence of Lolly. They would
Tipster has absolutely defended Lolly. I never said he defended the existence of Lolly or supported the creation of Lolly. It's just every time Tipster defends anime, it turns out to be Lolly. So by association, he has defended Lolly. That is 100% a factual statement.
Tell you things like Tipster is defending Vosh's position that, you know, CP is okay, and just like a bunch of crazy shit that's just not fucking true. Okay, so before we get into this at all, I just want to make my positions here very fucking clear, okay?
Guys, positions gotta be really clear before Nick drops his video, okay? I need to walk everything back, but do so in a way that makes me look worse right before Nick releases his video.
I'm not okay with Lolly. I think that shit is insanely degenerate.
Dude, listen right now. Listen to this disclaimer before he says literally everything he's about to say, all right? Against Lolly, okay?
And fucked up, and just, I'm not okay with it.
Not okay
I'm
with
not
it.
okay with CP, okay?
Oh, guys, Brave Take! Can we get Brave Take in the chat? Brave Take. He's not okay with CP, guys. Brave Take. Real brave. Stunning. Stunning, in fact.
Okay with justifying the existence of CP, and I'm certainly not okay with children having sex with adults, okay? These are things...
Oh, guys, did you guys know that Tipster isn't okay with children fucking adults? Did you know that Tipster's not okay with child abuse? Nuclear take, guys, I know, nuclear take, chat. He really needed to spell that one out, okay?
That I am not okay with, and so if you came away from other people's coverage thinking this fucking Tipster guy is insane...
Yeah, dude, that's exactly what we said on the Nick DeOrio show. We thought Tipster was pro-child abuse. That's the position that we had here. Yeah, 100%, dude. That's, dude, how could the chat come away with a different opinion, you know?
Like, why is he okay with the shit? I'm absolutely not.
Totally not a vicious straw man of any argument we've made on the show.
If you want my honest opinion about what happened with Vosh and the stuff that was on his computer...
I thought we got that, bro. What was your other 3 live streams? What? I thought we had your opinion. Well, are we re-upping? Are we doing this again?
I think that he was insanely careless, and I don't think that shit should have been on his computer. I think it's a real problem that he had that shit on his computer.
He was careless. He just slipped and fell into a lolicon, chat.
Be more careful in the future.
He slipped and fell into an image of a horse fucking a child. That was a huge mistake he made. He should be more careful with his horse fucking folder in the future. Keep in mind, we saw the very top of his unsorted folder. We don't know what he has on his hard drive.
Sure. Now, I know a lot of people are, like, instantly condemning him because, like, oh, he had, you know, supposedly lolly on his computer. And
supposedly, no! Jackass! Vosh has admitted it's fucking lolly. You can stop defending him. He's not arguing in your favor.
For, like, he needs to be, like, canceled and, like, you know, he's a pedophile now or whatever. And I tend to...
You told everybody that the correct response was to laugh and move on. There's a difference between he's canceled, he should never be employed again, and he deserves the criticism that he should get for this, that you're telling people he doesn't deserve.
Be a little bit more charitable in the sense that I feel
no, you're not charitable. You're delusional. You're team sports politics. You're a degenerate.
A lot of people on the internet instantly want to assume malice where ignorance could be a simple answer.
No, because no one is this retarded that does this 5 times. I don't believe it. What is it, 4 or 5 times?
The issue here is that, like, when you talk about, like, hentai and anime and stuff like that, the art style is so...
No, this only happens to you. I don't know anyone else in the community who has dealt with this same wall that they keep running into, just slamming their fucking head over and over again for 2 years. Like, how long can you be ignorant?
Ambiguous that sometimes you could be looking at a character that looks like an adult character and then you later find out it's not an adult character, so it's not always like easy to tell. If I could
it's so easy to tell, especially in the examples that you're picking. You can make arguments on other pictures, but the ones that you're defending are clearly children. We're gonna look at it later, but dog, the girl is missing a tooth. How many 18-year-old girls with braces are missing a tooth?
Give you guys honest advice when it comes to this kind of shit. If you're into adult content, stay the fuck away from hentai, okay? Because you might see something that looks perfectly fine in hentai and then find out, oh, that's like a 16-year-old girl.
No, it didn't look perfectly fine. You're out of your mind. This is why people think this stuff about you, because you keep going on stream and talking about it more.
Well, fuck that shit. Like, just stay away from hentai. If I can give you guys honest to God advice, stay away from that shit, okay? Because
is he crying? Listen to that.
Just stay away from hentai. If I can give you guys honest to God advice, stay away from that shit, okay? Because you're asking for fucking trouble at that.
What is that? What is that voice crack? Just stay away from hentai, guys. I mean, like, what is happening?
If I can give you guys honest to God
advice. If I can give you guys honest to God advice.
Stay away from that shit, okay? Because you're asking for fucking trouble.
You're asking for trouble.
So yeah, when it comes to, like, the stuff that was on Vosh's computer, that's
this has to be AI. No, it's not. It's on his channel. You can check. I swear to God, it's real.
I'm not okay with that. I'm willing to give him the charitability of...
Why are you giving him charitability? He hasn't earned any. He lied when this happened to Poppy. When he sexually harassed Poppy, he went on stream and lied about it. Declared that he's going on a fatwa or whatever. And joked about fucking killing her with fucking bullets and raining down and like, God help her fucking soul or something like that. Who says that even jokingly about somebody they sexually harassed? He's literally been a bad actor in the past. What's going on?
Bring him out and saying, hey, according to him, I didn't realize what it was, but apparently it is lolly, and that's not okay. I'm willing to give him the charitability of assuming that maybe this was an accident, and I don't want to jump to the conclusion that he's a pedophile.
If it's an accident, why did he say he was looking up short stack goblin porn? That just doesn't even make any sense. That's way too fucking retardedly elaborate.
That's essentially my position when it comes to the stuff on his computer. Now, when it comes to the arguments he made in previous debates, I feel like what's happening here is we have a lot of normies who aren't familiar with the debate space.
Bro, the familiar with the debate space. You're fucking debating child porn and cobalt and iPhones. Yes, there's not enough losers to defend you anymore because everybody just realizes it's weird. It's fucking weird. There's enough normies in the community. Yeah, there should be more normies in the community. We should ostracize you.
And they're getting their first glimpse of some of the crazy shit that happens in the debate space, especially in the early days of this space. They're starting to see this shit.
Then stop defending it! If it's a relic of the past, why are you guys defending this fucking argument that Vosh isn't even defending anymore?
And they're like, holy fuck, what the fuck is going on? But like, if you've ever spent any time in this space, any significant amount of time, some of the shit, and I referenced this in my last stream, some of the shit that people debate, or some of the arguments that people will use in a debate to back up their positions are like, really fucking insane. Okay, I talked about the fact that in the past, you know, Destiny has done debates about incest, and Destiny has done debates about using pragmatic CP to treat pedophiles through exposure therapy.
Bro, this is
there was the infamous dogfucker debate. Like, some of the shit that people debate about, it's so bizarre. I even heard a debate one time, and I know some people in chat know which one I'm talking about.
I'm too quiet. Do I gotta yell louder? Chat, should I yell louder? Should I blow out your eardrums more?
There was a debate one time where someone tried to argue that another person is a pedophile because they think that if your partner has a foot fetish and you go out in public barefooted, where children may be present with your partner that has a foot fetish, then you're—
Yeah, that argument was retarded. Would you like to compare that to Vosh? Like, I don't understand. Like, how does this help your argument? Yeah, there are other fucking retarded people in your sector. Cool, 100%.
Pedophilia. Like, it's so fucking weird, right? So essentially, like, my take on Vosh's previous takes is this, okay? I think that they were misrepresented.
This is amended number 5, Tipster's take.
My take on Vosh's previous takes is this, okay? I think that they were misrepresented in a way to make it seem like Vosh was being pro-child pornography or in favor of children.
No, Vosh's arguments were worded so poorly that the only possible thing that normies could pull from it, people who aren't affiliated with your terminally online retarded debate space, were genuinely curious on why this guy was, like, sounded like he was defending fucking child pornography. 100%. That's the logical conclusion when you hear some of the stuff that's been played on multiple fucking streams so far. Especially when he's talking about, like, the positives that can happen when children are fucking adults or something like that. Yeah, any person who's not, like, totally terminally online, even people who are terminally online, there are people who are terminally online who literally condemn that statement. Okay? President Sunday is not a normie. Okay? President Sunday realizes this is weird.
Having sex with adults, and it's just not true. Like, if you actually listen to the subject matter that's being discussed, did he use a horrible fucking analogy to make his point? Yes, he absolutely
Yes, did. But he did it like 11 times. Like, you don't... Does that like... Yeah. Everyone kept telling him it was bad, and he kept doubling down and using it more. And now he's getting upset that people are talking about it years later when everyone told him it was a bad idea at the time.
Vosh himself would admit that, yes.
He's literally arguing with chat who's like, Vosh, I don't really think this is applicable. He's like, shut up, low brain, dumb fuck IQ'd losers. It's like, wait a minute. Even back then, they didn't believe this was a good argument.
He used a horrible fucking analogy to make his points, but anybody who comes away from that and says this guy's in favor of child pornography and this guy's in favor of, you know, adults having sex with kids, that's just not the case. As a matter of fact, I want to show you guys this compilation of clips of Vosh literally arguing the opposite.
Dude, he's playing the same compilation, the good actions montage. Tipster genuinely believes you can say fucking anything as long as you say at the end, by the way, guys, I just want to make sure that everyone knows child porn is bad and lolly is bad. This guy could sit here and defend the pictures that fucking Shadman drew as long as he puts a little defend Chris Tyson owning the pictures that Shadman drew as long as he puts a little disclaimer at the end where he goes, oh, by the way, guys, lolly is bad, so you can't criticize my position on this take at all whatsoever. You can't criticize any of the statements Vosh is making here because he himself has later or gone on or whatever to say that, like, oh, these weren't good arguments. I don't understand how that makes any sense to anybody.
Position of that. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at it.
The vegan games debate, that's a solid F. Not only did I not make my arguments well, at one point I made my anti-child pornography.
So wait, why do you guys keep defending this then? I'm so fucking, even if, like, I didn't say it.
Argument so poorly that it got clipped out of context and people are using it as...
I feel like we're looping. I feel like we've watched this on stream already, but this is the first time I'm seeing it.
an argument that I support child pornography.
My basic argument is that, like,
Why is child pornography
material
bad? Because to produce it, you have to hurt children.
Because it hurts people to produce it, yeah?
Producing child porn requires harming a child.
Wow, I can't believe that Vosh isn't getting a round of applause for making the baseline normal take after he releases really weird, creepy arguments for months. Like, that's crazy.
Making is that
Why aren't people talking more about the times where Vosh said child pornography is bad? Said nobody ever.
it frustrates me that liberals recognize child pornography as bad. Great, nice, well done. But then they're really, really defensive of like global commodity production chains that involve child slave labor. Like they'll talk that off like really, really, really readily. You know, like oh well, there's no other choice. Oh well, we don't have to care about that. Oh yeah, dude, like cobalt.
Wow,
is
it's
fine, done by
debunked.
child
They
slave,
debunked
but,
it.
You know, like whatever.
Tipster debunked everything,
dude, whatever.
dude.
Like, we make computers, they look sick, bro. Like, don't think about it.
So that was the argument that I was making originally.
I don't know, me personally.
Yeah, again, that's another thing. Everyone compares this to Destiny's incest takes, but everyone would also side-eye the arguments if Destiny didn't... Wait, if Destiny accidentally revealed an entire folder full of incest porn or whatever. I feel like it would have to be, like, incest porn in his... I don't know, because that's... I don't know. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Would have tried to find another example.
Me too. Hey, no, hey, me too, buddy.
Holy shit.
Jesus. So yeah, essentially he was making an argument against child slave labor, and he just used a really shit analogy to make his point, right? Like there are plenty of other ways that you could discuss this shit.
Yeah, all of them would be better than the one he chose, Tipster, so why are you dying on Lolly Hill?
And yeah, you know, using a child pornography argument and, you know, that shit, probably not the best argument to use. There are definitely better ways.
This should have been Tipster's first statement on the drama, and then he should never have said anything else about it. It should have been a passing comment.
You can make that point, but I don't think he's in favor of child pornography. And when it comes to the lolly shit that was on his folder, that shit should not have been there. And if I'm being completely honest, he's fucking retarded for having that shit on his computer.
Oh, look at this! Tipster's walking it back. Oh, can you believe this, chat? Tipster's walking it back.
There's so many people who are making the argument that I am defending Vosh having lolly on his computer, and that's not the case. What I'm saying is that I don't want to attribute what happened in that situation instantly to malice. I want to give him a little bit of charitability and assume that, okay, he's saying that it was an
Oh, a little bit of charitability, guys. Don't worry. If you get exposed for lolly, Tipster's the #1 charitable friend who's going to help you out.
He didn't realize it was
a little
lolly,
bit of charitability, guys. Walking it back. Give it a little charitability.
But he got rid of it as soon as he found out. I'm willing to be charitable.
Being charitable. Yeah, we're going to ignore the goblin porn thing. I bet he's not going to play the short stack goblin quote, but yeah, we're going to be charitable.
Charitability and assume that, okay, maybe he's telling the truth here.
Maybe he's telling the truth here, guys. By the way, everyone who doesn't like Tipster is disingenuous and a liar, but the guy who accidentally downloaded lolicon horse porn where a horse is fucking a child or whatever, now that shit's, that's an accident. That's a total accident, guys.
Possible I'm wrong? Sure. And if more stuff comes out at that point, then hey, that's something that Vosh has to deal with on his fucking own. Like, I ain't saving your
on his own. I'm not saving your ass, dude. Tipster is standing down, ladies and gentlemen. He will not defend Vosh further after this. That's crazy.
If more shit like that comes out, okay, Vosh, you're on your own at that point. But like, honestly, like, I really truly think the internet is so quick to attribute things to malice when more often than not, it's just ignorance or fucking stupidity. And let's be honest, if you've seen that clip, he looked really fucking stupid in that clip. Now, some people have used this as an opportunity to misrepresent some things that have happened with me in the past and try and...
Nobody has misrepresented anything. You are guilty! Sir, you are guilty as charged.
Not only dig up old arguments that I made and...
They're not that old, Tipster. They're 2 years. They're not that old.
Misrepresent them again.
Some of them are within a calendar year. That is not that old.
But also tell the story in ways that isn't accurate to the truth. And
it is accurate to the truth. You're a liar.
An example that we can take a look at here is this Twitter video that Keemstar sent to AB, who is...
Okay, again, we're not here to defend Keemstar, but we'll see what he says.
Part of the H3, I guess you could say...
Keemstar basically took all my tweets and then put his own little spin on them, so that's not... If he's not going to argue my take, I don't really care.
Their production team or whatever. But let's play this video, and I'll address these points word for word as we go along, at least the parts that pertain to me. So here we go.
Things you need to look for. Tipster, all right? Not the first time he's defended Lolly. Almost a year...
Which, by the way, I didn't actually defend Lolly. We'll get...
Which, by the way, he absolutely defended Shotokan. Yeah, he didn't defend Lolly. He defended Shotokan.
Into that in a little bit.
We can get into it as fast as you want, Tipster.
Today, one of his moderators posted on Twitter a picture of Lolly. Now, before...
That's wrong. Leave it to the...
Yeah, they liked the tweet. I'm sorry. What a horrible misrepresentation of the argument, Tipster.
Guy who runs Drama Alert to 14 seconds into a video already get it wrong. I'm going to summarize this, but if you guys want the full context, I did a
You
video
can watch the worst video Tipster's ever released if you want the full context.
on this last year that you guys can take a look at. It's this video, my response to the drama. I'll link it in the chat, and I'll try to remember to put it in the description for the YouTube video as well, if you want the full context. But just to summarize what happened. I had a friend, she's an artist, she follows several other artists on Twitter, so art is constantly shown in her Twitter feed, stuff gets retweeted into her Twitter feed, etc. Okay? And so while she was scrolling through her feed, according to what she says, she accidentally liked something that the community later deemed to be lolly.
No, the artist admitted it was Shotokan. You're lying about your own... You literally admit in the video that you linked that it was Shotokan.
Okay? And so they started attacking her for this, and she came to me...
And you conceded. You conceded this point.
In a panic in a Discord call, and she's like, I don't know like what the fuck like to do, like I'm freaking out. And we talked for like a solid hour about the situation, and ultimately what I decided to do was I decided to defend her because she was being called a pedophile and a lolicon, and I know that she is not either of those fucking things. So I defended her, and I also said I don't even know if this qualifies as lolly. Like that was essentially all my...
No, he started talking about the fucking... Hold on, where are the tweets? Where's Matt Pitt's folder? I gotta pull this up. We need to talk about... Because he's not gonna show the fucking tweets, okay? He has no interest in showing them because it would make him look bad. Where's the fucking Google document? Hold on. Where is Matt Pitt's Google document? Give me this thing. We're gonna look for it now, chat. We're gonna pull up... We're gonna see, what did Tipster say? I know I'm not playing... I'm not showing Fortnite, by the way. What did Tipster say? Let me pull up the Google document real fast, buddy. Let me see what we got here. What are we going to put on screen? Boom. Cool. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Oh, God. This goes all the way back. Do we have a... Let me see. Oh, dude, half of these are Discord, like, saved screenshots because he deletes them so fast. Because he just doesn't want to be ever criticized for any of the stuff he ever says. Let me see. Where is the... Here. Command F... Rum. Fuck. Let me see. We're gonna find this. I forgot about his drama with BX Bullet. That's another one that's funny. BX Bullet kind of shit on him again. That's crazy. Oh, the suicide baiting with Colton. I forgot about that. That was funny. Tipster. Where is it? Alright, I'll keep looking for this, but in the meantime, let me play you something. Here it is.
Will come to the conclusion that this was actually the existence of lolly content, and I never will. Period. Now, we did eventually come to the conclusion that this was actually lolly based on some digging we did on the account that originally posted it.
No!
Well, actually, it was Shota. Basically lolly, but for male characters, for those of you who are unaware. But we were basically able to find translated tweets of the artist referring to it as a young boy. Which is also kind of funny in its own way because everyone was arguing about how it looked like a little girl,
fake!
and it was actually a boy.
I thought he said it was fake!
Now, don't get me wrong, it's still inappropriate, but this is why I was asking the questions I was asking.
What?
We knew fuck all about the character that was depicted in this image, and yet judgment calls were being made about it.
What?
And I was just looking for a bit of clarification, just to be sure. And once we got that clarification, I conceded my fucking point and moved on.
You what?
Done.
Wait, I'm sorry, you what?
Her for this, and she came to me in a panic in last year that you guys can take a look at. It's this video.
That's the video he's linking, chat. That's the video he's telling his audience to go watch.
I'll link it in the chat, and I'll try to remember to put it in the description for the YouTube video as well, if you want the full context. But just to summarize what happened. I had a friend, she's an artist, she follows several other artists on Twitter, so art is constantly shown in her Twitter feed, stuff gets retweeted into her Twitter feed, etc. Okay? And so while she was scrolling through her feed, according to what she says, she accidentally liked something that the community later deemed to be lolly. Okay?
Why are we rewriting history, bro? Why are we rewriting the history?
Started attacking her for this.
Why are you lying? You didn't have to make this stream. You could have just shut up.
And she came to me in a panic in a Discord call, and she's like, I don't know, like, what the fuck, like, to do. Like, I'm freaking out. And we talked for, like, a solid hour about the situation. And ultimately, what I decided to do...
Dude, Tipster Tipster was on Twitter fucking debating the lolicon before the rum stuff, I'm pretty sure.
Was I decided to defend her because she was being called a pedophile and a lolicon.
You jumped ahead of her. You took the bullets, bro.
And I know that she is not either of those fucking things. So I defended her, and I also said, I don't even know if this qualifies as lolly. Like, that was essentially all my argument was at the time. I don't think my friend is a lolicon or a pedophile, and I don't even know if this qualifies as lolly.
Wait, so why was your defense? Oh god, this is insane.
And those questions somehow got spun into me defending lolly, which is not the fucking case.
Tipster didn't say, oh guys, is this really lolly? And then everyone's like, yes, Tipster, it's lolly. And then he's like, okay, man, that's good. That's not what happened. Tipster's like debating the fucking... He's debating the fucking attributes of the lolly.
Or that moderator.
The showdown.
And again, my friend did not post the picture. As Keemstar just said, my friend liked a picture on Twitter.
If anybody has the screenshot of him like debating the breast size... That's the one someone was talking to him about that. Where is that one? Where is the screenshot of him talking about that? That's what I'm looking for.
Accident. And as soon as people brought it to her attention, she unliked it.
Respond. Tipster started defending her left and right. Then...
Yeah, I did defend her because she was my friend.
The moderator realized, oh my god, I posted lolly, I'm in the wrong, and apologized and deleted the tweet. You know what Tipster did? Double down, triple down, and still defended her.
Yeah, because they continued to attack my friend. So like I was defending my friend.
That's not it. Also, Chris from Mr. Beast.
This is the one that really ticks me off.
Guys, this is the one that really ticks him off. The Chris from Mr. Beast lore.
This is the one that really ticks me off. Listen to this.
But that's not it. Also, Chris from Mr. Beast, right? He got exposed for posting lolly, right? Back in the day. The artist that made the lolly that Chris posted from Mr. Beast is the same artist that drew my daughter in a sexual way and got canceled.
That's actually true. This artist...
Dude, why are you giving backstory to this? Who cares? Everyone knows it.
Question that he's talking about. This artist is known as Shadman or Shadbase, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But this is true. This artist did draw Keemstar's daughter, who was, I think, like 6 or 8 years old at the time, in a sexual way. And I think that's fucking disgusting. We'll get into Shadman in a little bit.
Shadman.
Oh, dude, we're gonna expose Shadman. Dude, Tipster's back on the light. He's back on the light side.
Or whatever the fuck his name is. All right? So it's personal. This is personal. I hate this shit. It's fucking disgusting. All right? Guess what Tipster did? Tipster defended Chris from Mr. Beast and that post. And that fucking post.
It's not exactly what happened.
No, it's exactly what happened. You defended Chris and you defended the post. 100%. You are lying, sir.
And we'll get into that in a bit.
So
we will.
A long history of doing this. Here's the best part. Flamenco is a content creator who got exposed for having lolly or posting lolly or something like that, right? And last night on Tipster's stream, somebody donated to Tipster saying, you and Flamenco should go bowling together. Tipster said last night on stream, no, Flamenco is a pedo.
Oh, fuck, sorry, that was I misclicked.
Should go bowling together. Tipster said last night on stream, no, Flamenco is a pedo. Flamenco's a pedo,
I mean, Flamenco probably is a pedo. And he's definitely a stalker and a Kiwi farmer and a real fucking...
Oh, God. Dude, here's the top 10 worst things, okay? Kiwi farmer at number 1. Stalker at number 2. Pedophile at number 3. Dude, I bet he's a Nazi next, bro. It's over.
Weirdo. I don't regret what I said about him.
Tipster, but what about Vaughn?
Nor do I take it back.
But what about fucking Vaughn?
And a transphobe at that. Like...
So... I want these hypocritical fucking scumbags fucking deleted. I want them deleted. I want them fucking deleted.
Remember, Mr. Anti-Deplatform Keemstar advocating for people
Come on, bro.
deplatformed over...
Wait, I thought we weren't going to be able to defend Keem on this. So far, I only made one mistake, and it was the difference between posting and liking the tweet.
False pedo and lolicon allegations. Okay, nice. Anyway, the rest of it's just about Vosh. I just kind of wanted to address that point. Now, he mentioned someone known as Shadman, aka Shadbase. I'm going to fill you guys in on who this legitimately disgusting person is, in case you don't already know.
Guys, we need Tipster to do a whole disclaimer about how bad Shadman... Oh, here, chat, I found the fucking picture. You remember when Tipster just said that he was, like, look at this. Tipster's like, guys, I was just defending my friend. All I said is it wasn't lolly. Dude, look at this one. This guy puts the lol in lolly. Holy fuck, dude. This is him just questioning. This is nothing else. There's nothing sinister happening here. Look at this. It's Lolly Tipster. It's a cartoon of a child in nothing but a strip of clothing covering their flat chest and crotch. I had to unfollow Rum because she liked the tweet and it put it on my timeline. Why? Why is it a child? Because it had small tits? Guess grown-ass women never had small tits before. Why are you misrepresenting your own arguments? You are a degenerate, sir. What are you talking about? Why are you lying?
Tubia. We're going to cover basically the description of who they are, and we're also going to cover a couple of their controversies so you can kind of get an idea of who we're dealing with here. Shadman, I don't know how to pronounce their real name, so I'm just going to call him Shadman. Better known as Shadman.
Man's reading the Wikitubia. He draws child porn, Tipster. He draws illustrated child porn. That's all the disclaimer I needed to give my audience. And he does heroin too, all right? So he's a lot like Keffels.
Swiss former YouTuber and artist, also known for Rule 34 and pornographic art and webcomics. He's known for making art of lollies and other characters such as Elastigirl. He created his website, The Shadbase, and Newgrounds account in 2009 and YouTube account in 2010.
Dude, this is deep lore. Why would we have to, we don't have to watch the Tom video, guys. Tipster's giving us all the lore about the guy he defended. Well, sorry, the guy whose artwork he defended when Chris got it. Sorry, disclaimer, misspoke there.
Ever since launching his online career, he would gain a cult following and would meet online friends. He has also become a controversial figure on the internet due to his art, but has still remained relevant in internet culture. And like the crazy thing about this guy is like, some of the shit that happened in the past with this guy, like this guy got exposed as like drawing lolly art, but so many people were like...
and he's throwing other people under the bus. Like, yes, we know there are sus tweets of Elvis the Alien. We know other big YouTubers from the Skeptosphere defended him on the speech of principle or whatever, okay? But we don't know many that owned his artwork and put it in their fucking living room. And that's the one you're defending. So I want to talk about you.
Fans of his work back in the day. Even though he did this disgusting fucking artwork, so many people were fans of his artwork. You would have YouTubers who would commission this guy to do thumbnails for them or do art for their videos and shit like that.
Yeah, he worked for Elvis the Alien for years. He did artwork for Elvis the Alien on his videos. Obviously not lolicon artwork, but he supported, Elvis supported him with work or whatever. Yeah.
Like, people loved this guy. They didn't love the lolly art he did, but they loved...
He either took down all those videos by now or changed the thumbnails, but yeah.
His, like, non-lolly art, and it's just like, it's crazy to me looking back at that shit.
No, people defended his right to post it because they thought it was a free speech issue. You don't even understand your own argument, and it's wrong. It's obviously wrong. All those people are retarded. I think I literally criticized them in main channel content. Let me see. I don't know if this made it into the hypocrites video, but I'm positive that the Elvis the Alien thing was something we've discussed at least on Tommy's stream in the past. Shadman. Raid Shadow Legends. That's not what I was... Okay, here. Let's go. What really irks me, though, is the fact that Elvis has run defense for Shadman in the past. When Shadman's website went down and Shadman was under fire for drawing... I am 100% criticizing both sides of this argument, okay? So before he gets on his little high horse and goes, why are people going after me? Go back, bro. 2021. That really irks me, though, is the fact that Elvis has run defense for Shadman in the past. When Shadman's website went down and Shadman was under fire for drawing sexual depictions of real children, Elvis chimed in to state that this was unfair, and he treated the situation like a free speech issue. For reference, Shadman is someone who also drew Keemstar's child in a sexual manner.
It's just, why are they defending you for drawing a picture of Keemstar's daughter in this kind of sexual way? And it was it's very wrong that people were doing that.
I think they were more defending like the concept.
Why people would defend you because of that? I really, like, you didn't even really defend yourself, so why are people defending you for it?
I just think it's super messed up that Elvis would take a career risk defending someone's right to have lolly porn of depictions of real children platformed, but not tweet out anything when Zaptai came back. Especially considering that everything I found as an outsider to gather the Yeah, so this is where we're at here, okay? Elvis the Alien, bunch of other content creators defended Shadman in the past. People will tell you, but they won't show you. That's what happened.
Anyone now would say
I believe he's disavowed all those positions.
It doesn't matter if some of the art this guy does isn't lolly. If he's drawing lolly, like, do not support that fucking guy. But for some reason back then, everybody just kind of turned a blind eye to it. There was actually a situation where some people were trying to petition to get his website shut down, and there were people in the YouTube commentary and skeptic crowd who were like,
Tipster, if you were more famous back then, you'd be one of them. And you'd still be here in 2024 explaining in a defense video exactly why you did it, because you have an autistic obsession with not backing down.
Oh yeah, his art's controversial and it's kind
Motherfucker's got the lol cow gene.
of gross or whatever, but my free speech. I'm not even joking.
Yeah, where were you condemning him, bro? You got tweets up that say you were condemning him back then?
I'm not even fucking joking. People were literally speaking out against this guy having his website shut down because my free speech. It's insane. Now let's look at some of his controversies. We'll go into lolly drawings.
This guy's reading his Wikitubia page, bro. I don't need to do that. I could just look at your stream where you defended the Chris's ownership of the artwork.
Also drawn art seductive, sexualized manner.
We all know this.
Not
Daphne
like it was
Keene was the one that got the... Okay, here.
Work is this post that I put up when I defended...
Here we go, chat! It's the Nicholas DeOrio segment. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Alright, like, share, and subscribe. We're going in, boys. He's addressing my stream arguments.
Now, you guys may remember Chris Tyson was getting a lot of transphobic harassment, threats against their life.
Who cares? What does it have to do with them owning lolly porn?
People were trying to make them out to...
Won't you just think of the trans community? Every time lolly porn comes up, have we addressed what the trans community thinks about it? Bro, I got trans people in my fucking comment section being like, I don't like lolly. Well, Tipster's making it your problem now.
Be a pedo,
Tipster's looping you all into community.
etc., etc. I was defending Chris Tyson because people were trying to be transphobic towards them. And what?
Yes, when you're defending somebody because there's things that are they're being wronged, you address the parts that they're doing wrong. You don't defend every aspect of their fucking character and address things that you don't believe in. Because you're on a fucking side. Because you're defending a person. You have to address actions. Like, what's wrong with you?
One of the things they did was they dug through a bunch of old tweets and found some jokes that they had made and tried to use those to make them out to be a pedo. I'm going to go ahead and play this YouTube short. It's also on TikTok, so you guys can see what I had to say. All right, guys, so as you know, there's been a lot of people...
Dude, this guy's such an ally. You could fucking assault a child on the lawn of the White House, and Tipster will be like, look, think about what this guy could do for Joe Biden, you know? Like, fuck me, dude.
Making a big deal about the fact that Chris Tyson from the Mr. Beast crew came out as gender non-conforming recently, and they're trying to like make a lot of outrage and drama surrounding somebody basically just trying to live their life. But it's
Doomer me, oh god.
gotten to the point where people started...
Oh, bro, Doomer, you think that we're gonna keep going? We haven't gotten started yet. You won't believe it. This is why we're doing the stream. I didn't pre-watch any of the last 20 minutes, but I did see about 2 minutes of this, and this is bad.
Into like old tweets of theirs and stuff like that to find some reason.
Guys, I think we're at peak channel viewership right now. I don't think we've ever been higher. And we're talking about a nobody who pulls 5 viewers on a stream. This is amazing.
Them. And the latest thing is that apparently Chris Tyson is a pedophile because he made some edgy jokes about lolly and kids. Now, I gotta be honest, they're not...
Now, here's the deal. We showed this on our last show. Why don't we address what he's actually... Why don't we show what he's actually addressing here? Okay? I'll go through this one more time. I have no qualms with showing this. My channel's not going to get banned for showing this meme. This thing is highly censored. It was a censored photograph that was taken from an article that was used. I think a YouTuber created it and sent it to me, and I edited it, and I added more censorship just to be clean with it. So this is what he's about to address. I want you to see it from the position that he saw it from. Okay? This is what he's reacting to. Where is it here? Also, this is a highly, highly redacted and censored image. Tipster 1. Okay. And let's boost the volume. Here we go. This is what he's reacting to.
So Chris from Mr. Beast,
I've showed this on 3 consecutive live streams because it has come up 3 times.
Right? He got exposed for posting lolly. The artist is the same artist that drew my daughter.
This is the meme, chat. The meme is a picture of a girl with a Queen of Spades on her leg, which is a fucking signal that signifies a white female for affinity with interracial sex. Okay, and it's inscribed with the letters "Big Black Cock BBC." That's what Tipster's defending here. This is something that he has as the centerpiece of his living room, chat.
At the time, Keemstar's daughter was only 7 years old. On November 18th, 2016, Chad continued his trend of drawing real-life lolly art when he drew Lieutenant Corbus posed sexually with a microphone. Keep in mind that this girl was new to being a celebrity.
That's the girl he drew, chat!
At the time, and once again, was just 11 years old. In a post from October 5th, 2010, Chad writes that he was forced to remove all pornographic images from his site because of laws in Switzerland that prohibited depicting underage people in art.
Now this is what the charitability comes in. If we're being ultra charitable to Tipster in the clip you're about to see, okay, maybe he's referring to this. Now I'm going to take all of that doubt away from you, but look at this from the eyes of maybe he's just talking about the joke about how Chris said they crank it to lolly, okay? Maybe that's what he's talking about. And yet they're still together because Mr. Beast supports his friends the way real friends should, okay? Let's get to this part. Here. Thanks.
Alright guys, so as you know, there's been a lot of people on the internet making a big deal about the fact that Chris Tyson from the Mr. Beast crew came out as gender non-conforming recently, and they're trying to like make a lot of outrage and drama surrounding somebody basically just trying to live their life. But it's gotten to the point where people started digging into like old tweets of theirs and stuff like that to find some reason to cancel them. And the latest thing is that apparently Chris Tyson is a pedophile because he made some edgy jokes about lolly and kids. Now, I gotta be honest, they're not the kind of jokes that I personally...
Oh, guys, we gotta clarify. I wouldn't make that joke. I'd just defend your right to make it. That sounds like what people were doing for Shad's website. Don't you understand? Don't you understand your argument's the same as Elvis's? Oh.
But we've...
Oh, I'm gonna just believe him. I'm gonna believe him. He said it wasn't on purpose. I'm gonna just believe him.
We've literally gotten to the point where making edgy jokes makes you a pedophile. I kid you not, that's how low the bar for pedophilia has become. At this point, give it like a month or two, and you'll be considered a pedophile just for breathing the same air as children.
Oh, breathing the same air. Haha. Yeah, well, Tipster, you've been fucking going in. What was this, your 5th lolly controversy? I think this is actually your 2nd, but yeah, so that's our boy Tipster. Now, obviously, it's possible that he was referring to this joke. Until you see the second clip, where that no longer is an option. It is very clear exactly what he's saying.
Oh, he's bringing up the Shad-based stuff. I don't know if I've heard anything about Shadman and Chris being friends. I know there was a controversy involving the fact that Chris allegedly owned, like there was a picture he posted on Twitter of him owning like a piece of artwork by Shadman. And I've seen the artwork in question. I'm not going to show it on stream for obvious reasons. But the artwork looked like it depicted someone who was of adult age. It looked like...
Tipster! It's on the screen! You can't lie about it! She's missing a tooth, Tipster! What are you talking about?
I'm not going to show it on stream for obvious reasons. But the artwork looked like it depicted someone who was of adult age. It looked like somebody who was very petite, kind of like a Belle Delphine.
Belle Delphine's not missing teeth, Tipster!
Type figure. It might have even been a drawing of Belle Delphine. I'm not really sure. But it was something to that degree, right? And so, I mean... my issue with that was Shadman's a very controversial figure, okay? Very controversial. They have drawn some really fucked up...
He's the most prolific pedophile in the art community! Yes! That's exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about the guy who's famous for drawing children! And he drew a child! And you're giving charitability because Chris is trans? Really?
Shit in the past, okay? And so I will say this. I wouldn't be supporting Shadman. I don't know if he purchased that artwork or just printed it out or something.
Here, there's a disclaimer, chat. He gets no criticism. He put the disclaimer at the end of his horrible statement.
Like that, but I wouldn't be signal boosting or supporting Shadman's work because of his history. But either way, like I've seen the artwork and I don't personally think the artwork is anything questionable.
Why? Why don't you think this is It's very questionable. I have lots of questions. If anything, it's case closed. You're wrong. It's insane. Okay, so that's what we're talking about here. And he's gonna watch this. No, I'm not joking. He plays that clip and he thought he sounded good. There's no getting out of it. He's in the corner. There's no way out. And he plays it.
The kind of jokes that I personally would make, but we've literally gotten to the point where making edgy jokes makes you a pedophile. I kid you not, that's how low the bar for pedophilia has become. At this point, give it like a month or two, and you'll be considered a pedophile just for breathing the same air as children.
This is why we
So that was the video, okay? And people are passing around this video saying that I defended Shadman art in this video.
Yes!
Never mind the fact that I don't actually mention Shad.
Yes, you defended Shadman art in the video. You 100... Chat, did you watch that clip and the context clip I showed you? Is that not a defense? One in the chat, if you can clearly see, based on the two things I've shown you, that he has defended Shadman artwork by saying it doesn't look... what was the fucking word he used? Yeah, you know exactly what I said. We just heard it. Yeah, it looks like we got a whole lot of disingenuous liars in the chat. Almost 4,000 of them.
Man's art in the video at all, but this is being used as proof that I defended Shadman art. What I said that I defended was jokes, edgy jokes that Chris made.
Oh, look, dude, this is unbelievable. So wait, so remember when I told you for giving charitability, maybe it's the joke? Okay, so you think, okay, he's just lying here. This is what Nick predicted, right? But then he plays the clip anyway.
That I personally would not make because, admittedly, they're jokes that make me really fucking uncomfortable. Okay? Now, let's actually get to the bottom of this.
Oh,
I found
no!
an old tweet of mine.
We didn't even have this tweet, chat. We didn't even know to show this on the stream.
Make the jokes myself. We have apparently reached the point.
I didn't know this tweet existed.
We're making edgy jokes equals pedophilia. Boy, oh boy, we have really lowered the bar at this point. And I think that's true. I think on the internet, people
No, he's giving us more to work with.
Have like lowered the bar to an insane degree of like what is considered a pedophile, to the point that pedophile has almost lost all meaning. Right? And I think that like when you
a defense?
Make serious allegations of somebody being a pedophile and you do it in this way, it really kind of mocks legitimate victims of pedophilia in a way. And I don't think that's okay. While I wouldn't make the jokes myself, we have apparently reached the point where making edgy jokes equals pedophilia. Boy, oh boy, we have really lowered the bar at this point. Before you know it, pretty much what I said in the video, reading the same error as children will make you a pedophile. This person, Dame Pesos, responded to me and says, after going through the entire Twitter, they only have 2 jokes from 2016 to show. Pathetic. They started to cry about the guy before they saw those tweets anyways. It's all a lie. They don't believe any of it anyways.
No, it's coming.
The last tweet was read. I said the following. Even the bit about the Shadman drawing was apparently an edgy bit.
Oh, why did he show this? He looks so much worse. What do you mean? Owning Lolly is a joke? It's an edgy bit to buy his artwork and put it in your living room? How dedicated is he to this troll? Why would you show us this, not delete it? We didn't have it.
It's why they posted fidget spinners with the pic. It was supposed...
Oh, he had fidget spinners. Chad, he put fidget spinners with his Lolly. That's the joke. Do you understand? Do you not fucking get it? Are you stupid? Are you dumb?
Supposed to be a cringy joke, lol. Granted, given his history, you won't catch me buying Shadman art, but you gotta remember, in 2016, a lot of people liked and supported his art. It was a weird time, and this is true. A lot of people supported this guy's art. I don't know if Chris knew or not. You might have noticed in that last...
How do you not know? It's a child! He had a child on his Twitter! She's missing a tooth, bro!
Tweet, I said that the Shadman art was a bit, like a joke, okay? The reason why I said that is because the YouTuber Jalen had reached out to Chris Tyson at
oh my god
the time.
The only person who investigated.
Asked him, yo, what's the deal with the Shadman art? And again, this is a situation where maybe I shouldn't be charitable, but I'm going to. Jalen tweets, a lot of people back in the day interacted with Shadman. In fact, a lot of people defended what Shadman
so over. It's so over.
Did as edgy humor. He had a massive platform. I think to paint Chris as a lolicon or knowingly supporting Lolly is blatantly dishonest. So they reached out to Chris to ask about the art, and this is what Chris had to say at the time. If anyone ever asks, just say, you talked to me and I explained it was a shitty joke to get likes from a reply from Shad.
This literally looks like he's making something up. This doesn't even look like a real answer.
I didn't even know about all the stuff he did. But one of...
Just say that I didn't know. That's what you got. Just listen, if anyone asks, just tell them I didn't know.
His controversies, I stopped interacting with him a long time ago. So according to Chris, they didn't know about all the...
No, according to Chris, they told you if anyone asked, say I didn't know. That's different.
Lolly shit, and they just did it as like a meme post. I'm willing to be charitable and say, okay?
Why?
Maybe they're telling the truth.
Wait, dude, this isn't a year ago when I was making the joke. This is today. He's being charitable today, after he's gotten every one of them wrong.
Maybe they're not. But at the end of the day, if you are actually, and this applies to Chris Tyson as well, If you,
I've never done this before where I make a YouTube video. They're like, oh, Nick, that's a really old one. Where the guy just comes back and goes, yeah, that's still my opinion. It's all active. This stuff's in play.
have Shadman art and you supported Shadman, I take serious fucking issue with that. Because contrary to what people are saying about me being okay with Shadman's art, it's not true. It's simply not the case. I think that person is a horrible
Yeah, it's okay when trans people buy it, Tipster. That's what you're telling us.
fucking person. And like the fact that they would not only draw lolly art in general, but they would actually take actual children and make lolly art of real fucking children. That's disgusting. You'd have to be absolutely insane to defend that. And I never
You're
would.
crazy then. Like what?
As a matter of fact, I have...
Oh no! Oh no! Johnny's already dead. Why is he doing this? Oh god, this stream was his suicide note. What's happening?
a clip from a stream where I commented on just that. And we can take a look at what I had to say about it right now.
Is Chris Tyson
I'm getting up. I gotta
is
do a
friends
lot.
with somebody
I'm getting
named,
up. Holy
I think
fuck.
his name is Shadman.
Shadman is a pedo? Yeah, I'm perfectly comfortable saying Shadman
Oh,
is more than
God.
likely a pedophile.
Shadman, whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh, he's bringing up the Shad-based stuff. I don't know if I've heard anything about...
Dude, this is like I'm winning the debate vicariously through him being so stupid he's showing my arguments.
Shadman and Chris being friends.
I hate shadowboxing and losing.
I know there was a controversy involving the fact that Chris allegedly owned, like there was a picture he posted on Twitter of him owning like a piece of artwork by Shadman. And I've seen the artwork in question. I'm not going to show it on stream for obvious reasons. But the artwork looked like it depicted someone who was of adult age. It looked like somebody who was very petite.
This is a man watching this who knows his career is ending before his eyes. Look at him watch the clip of him lose.
Kind of like a Belle Delphine type figure. It might have even been a
There's nothing behind those eyes.
drawing of Belle Delphine. I'm not really sure. But it was something to that degree, right? And so...
He hasn't moved.
I mean, my issue with that was Shadman's a very controversial figure, okay? Very controversial. They have drawn some
Is he playing Overwatch?
really fucked up shit in the past, okay? And so I will say this. I wouldn't be supporting Shadman. I don't know if he purchased that artwork or just printed it out or something like that, but I wouldn't be
Did you see his lip just twitch?
signal boosting or supporting Shadman's work because of his history. But either way, like I've seen the artwork and I don't personally think the artwork is anything questionable. It's just the connection to the artist in question. It's like, yeah, I would
She's missing a fucking tooth, Tipster.
not be supporting that guy. Just being honest, just being completely honest, I would not be supporting Shadman. But I don't think they're friends. If they are, that's news to me. I think, okay, so this was my position. When did I put this up? This was my position, May 17th, 2023, okay? I saw the art in question. I don't know if that particular piece in question is lolly, but even if it isn't, it's Shadman art. Someone we know for a fact is a lolicon. And if Chris is lying and Chris has possession of that art...
No! Go fuck yourself! Tipster, you don't understand, so I'll spell it out for you. There's no half measures. It's a fucking child. Anyone can tell you it's a child. I got 4,000 people watching. Every single one of them will tell you it's a child. You can't sit on the fence on this drama, bro. It's over. You look insane. Period. Fucking, what is it? With the 3 dots? What does that mean? Fuck. Oh my god, bro. Holy shit, dude. You can't walk this back.
That's a problem. And they should rightfully be called out for it. And maybe they should address it. I know that they addressed it.
Oh, now they need to address it? Your fucking glowing response last year was it enough? You're walking that one back too, Tipster?
In DMs
You fell over when you tried to walk backwards. You fell off your chair.
with Jalen, but maybe it's worth having a conversation about.
Maybe?
I'm not going to jump to the conclusion that they're a pedophile or a lolicon, but yes, if they have that art, that's an issue. The other thing I saw...
Wait, why is it an issue? You said it might be lolicon, Tipster. If it might be lolicon, then it only might be an issue. Oh, what was that a Freudian clip? Did you just get Freudian clipped, motherfucker?
And maybe they should address it. I know that they addressed it in DMs with Jalen, but maybe it's worth having a conversation about. I'm not going to jump to the conclusion that they're a pedophile or a lolicon, but yes, if they have that art, that's an issue. The other thing I saw some people trying to take...
Oh no, Chad, he's bringing up the other tweet. Oh, watch him skirt this because he knows he's wrong.
Context, because people have been trying to ever since this situation with defending Vosh popped up and misrepresenting my arguments in defense of Vosh, people have been digging into previous conversations or topics I covered and trying to use it to spin a narrative that I'm a lolicon.
He just keeps going. He won't fall on the sword. He has to fall on another one. And then he has to fall backwards and land on another one.
Con or a fucking pedophile.
Stop, Tipster, you're already dead.
And this situation was another one I saw. There's this reality star known as Shauna Rae or something like that. And this is a reality star who has some kind of disability where they're 22, 23 years old, but they look like a child because of the disability they have. It's kind of similar to what Andy Milonakis has, where like Andy Milonakis is in his 40s, but he looks like a fucking kid, right? So some people have taken my previous coverage of that situation, more specifically a tweet, and we'll take a look at the tweet in a second. And they're
we'll take a look at the tweet in a second. I don't have to pull up any context. Tipster gives me everything I need here. I don't even have to put anything on the screen. I can do my segment from his video.
Referencing this article here, the headline of this article is 22-year-old who is stuck in the body of an 8-year-old admits her parents are afraid she will attract pedophiles because of her childlike appearance as she opens up about dating struggles. Okay? This article, which was released the 26th of January, 2022, keep that date in mind, is being used to say that Tipster talked about this situation in a tweet on Twitter, and he hand-waved away the concerns of this girl and her parents. Now, if that were true, that would be really fucked up, and that would be a kind of sussy thing for me to do. The good thing is, that's not what I fucking did. The tweet in question is dated January 23rd, 2023. This tweet is basically a year after the article we looked at a second ago. An article...
Wait, why did you show it then? Yeah, it's a year after. So wait, what? That means it existed. Wait, why are you giving that clarification?
The tweet in question...
That means it was one Google search away, you fucking idiot.
...is dated January 23rd, 2023.
What was the tweet, Tipster? Why are people mad about this? Read the tweet to me, Tipster.
This tweet is basically a year after the article we looked at a second ago.
Okay, tell me.
An article that I was not looking at in my coverage of the situation.
Okay, you didn't see it, all right.
The tweet in question says pedos aren't attracted to people who look young. They're attracted to people who are young.
Yeah, that's the problem, dude. That's the problem. We're just not going to address that. That's a really fucking weird thing to say, Tipster. Yeah, that's weird. Why would you show this?
By that logic, anyone who is attracted to Kiwi Sunset or Belle Delphine is a pedo, shaking my head. Now, if we scroll up and look at the full conversation, we can see that I quote tweeted a tweet by Perez Hilton. This is the original article I was responding to.
Tipster dove in to support a girl who historically has told everyone she's uncomfortable, that she could be taken advantage of, okay? And Tipster got in there and goes, yeah, there's nothing weird about that at all or whatever. And yeah, he's literally downplaying it. It doesn't matter if you've seen the article. It's common sense.
The tweet says, this new TV show is so perfect for TLC and their viewers.
And then you defended it by saying that pedophiles aren't attracted to people because they look young. What the fuck does that mean?
The title of the article is, I'll just bring it up here, Man Defends Dating Grown Woman Trapped in 8-Year-Old's Body After Viewers Call Out Red Flags, okay? In my quote tweet, I said, she's 23, he's 26. But because her disability makes her short and look younger...
Why did you jump into this discourse?
Him dating her is a, quote, red flag. This is literally the dumbest shit I have ever heard. People are so desperate for a pedo hunt that they're turning two adults dating each other into a pedo situation. Okay? My coverage on this topic was about the fact that these two were in a consensual dating relationship, and people were labeling this guy a pedophile for dating this girl. And I'm like, she's an adult, and so is he.
Do you have, like, a tick? Like, when you hear the word pedophile, you gotta dive in feet first? Is that how you get all of them wrong?
I don't think this guy is a fucking pedophile. And I think it's really fucked up, because some people were saying pretty much anybody who dates her is a pedophile. And my response is, so is she just not allowed to date then? Because she unfortunately has to deal
with... And my criticism is, if you do one Google search, you'll hear that her whole family is afraid that pedophiles are going to take her and abuse her because she's the size of a 9-year-old. Yes! One Google search would tell you that, yeah, there's some weird shit that can go on here. Maybe it's not okay to just blindly defend it and write the whole thing off as, well, pedophiles don't like girls who look young, they like girls who are young. Like, as if that makes any sense at all. You gotta study to show what that means, fucking weirdo?
This disability for the rest of her life, she's never allowed to seek out a relationship with someone else?
Go watch the show! Yeah, I know, dude!
Are you kidding me? That sounds insane to me. So no, there was no hand waving away the concerns about her parents and her about being preyed on by pedophiles. Mike,
are we hunting, or do him and Vosh and these goofy people constantly bring it up? Tipster, this stream is from yesterday.
Coverage.
I'm sorry, this is from last night. This is less than 12 hours old.
My comments on Twitter were about her being in a consensual relationship as an adult with another adult. You can even see me. I tried to find my original video covering this, or original live stream. I couldn't find it.
Yeah, because you delete everything because you're a fucking coward. You probably took it down when you realized how bad you looked.
But I did find this stream of me doing an update to the story. You can see here, update on Shauna Rae's boyfriend. This is me covering up.
Notice he doesn't address the fucking comment that was the thing. It was fucking gold or whatever, the highlighted comment that was the problem with the tweet. He's covering this one thing here.
Date to the situation. I'm dating a 20.
You're sunlocked on the wrong argument. That's not why people have a problem with this. It's part of the reason. The problem is your tweet.
23-year-old woman who
the problem is your defense.
Looks like an 8-year-old girl. I'm not a creep. None of this had to do with me hand waving away the concerns of her or her parents. And the person who posted that on Twitter was blatantly lying.
I was not lying. I posted exactly what fucking happened. We can go pull up my tweet because I know you're talking about me. We'll pull up exactly what I fucking wrote. And the chat can tell me if I was blatantly lying, okay? Chat, I need you to be, I understand we have 4,100 of my closest friends and family. Record-breaking fucking viewership right now. And I need you to tell me, okay? I need you to tell me how bad faith this thread is, okay? Here we go, chat. I've got it. I've got it right here. This is the thread. Tweet number 1. This is a really weird tweet, and it's the one that we showed. This is the tweet that's apparently a lie, by the way, the part that he won't address. People seem to think this tweet is about Tipster defending Lolicon. Tipster's dismissing the very real fears of a girl with a disability who looks indistinguishable from an 8-year-old. Both Shauna and her parents are afraid of pedophiles targeting her. Do you think I read a fucking article and then found this story? No, I read his tweet and I googled the girl to go find out what are the concerns that her family actually has. Something that I would probably do before, you know, justifying sexual relationships with her, okay? And injecting myself into the discourse that I clearly am not educated on, okay? Tweet number 3. Imagine you're a woman living with an unfortunate disability who's afraid creeps will try to seek out and harm you, and this dude comes in, well, actually, ma'am, that's not how being a pedo works, okay? You don't need to have read the article to realize that this take is fucking crazy. This is not a normal person's tweet. Not in any sense of the meaning.
Being just as dishonest as so many of the people I've spoke out against through the course of this situation. I think what's really crazy is, like, so many people, especially in the commentary crowd, have made a situation that's largely about Vosh, and they've made it about me.
That's so not true. It's not even funny. That's insulting that you would even fucking say that. You have made this about you. You're the concentration camp guard. You're the man who won't stand down. What are you talking about? Are you out of your mind? How could you possibly say that after days of coverage? You're the one who's providing the content. I don't have to go looking for it. You're giving it to me. You're the one doing the stream. I didn't want to go live today.
I've made a situation that's largely about...
You've inserted your entire fucking dumb fuck self into the center of this drama. It's insane. Let me just real quick. Yeah.
Vosh. And they've made it about me. I honestly feel like so many of them don't actually give a fuck about the Vosh situation, and I think the only reason why they're covering it is because 2 people they hate, myself and Keffels, covered it.
Well, Keffels isn't going to be in my thumbnail, but you are, so. And Vosh will be, too.
It got so bad that on Keemstar's new podcast, LolCow Live, they made the show so much about me. The thumbnail is me, and the title is me.
That's because you're defending things that Vosh isn't even defending. You are so fucking signed up for this narrative that you're just like a bull who goes straight at whatever fucking flag is being waved. You have no cognitive ability to, like, actually explain an argument. You just keep going forward. It's like watching Nate Diaz box. It doesn't, fight UFC. Like, it doesn't matter how many times he gets hit, he just keeps moving forward.
Vosh is not even in the title or the fucking thumbnail. It got so bad that one of the co-hosts literally asked the question, why are we making this about Tipster?
Here we go. Hopefully Tipster comes too. Oh, hopefully Tipster comes too.
I just feel like we're going extra hard on Tipster when Vash is who we should be, or Vosh.
Motherfucker, motherfucker looks to Wings of Redemption and goes, dude, this guy's got his head on straight. Totally not a lol cow. He's even calling you out, Keemstar. Even one of my fellow lol cows are calling you out. Someone on the farm with me.
Just who we should actually be mad at.
I mean, Wings is spitting facts right now.
Oh God, make that a fucking, oh, that's gotta be a soundbite.
I understand that maybe people disagree with my defense of Vosh. And
yeah, the defense that you chose to give and became a fucking national headline on. Bro, the 4,000 people watching my stream right now, they've never watched a video of yours and enjoyed it in their lives. There's more viewership to talk about you than to watch you. That's a problem.
That's fine. You don't have to agree with it. But like in a situation that's largely about Vosh, why am I the guy that's in the title and the fucking thumbnail? It's really telling that
because
so many—
you died on Lolly Hill! You're not dying on Lolly Hill, you've died on Lolly Hill!
Of these videos by people in this crowd made the situation about me and Keffels and not about Vosh. The person who
You
is
made
the
it
subject
about
of,
you! You injected yourself, dumbass!
Of this situation.
You're the reason all of this drama keeps happening. You didn't have to defend fucking Rum. You didn't have to go on offense and start calling people stupid for not understanding anime. You didn't have to stick your neck out for Chris Tyson. You didn't have to fucking stick your neck out for Vosh. You could have just made your fucking videos.
Begin with.
I can be bannable.
Not only that, but there are other creators in this space who also defended Vosh, who I'm not going to name because I don't want them to get attacked the way me and Keffels have been. But there are other creators who also defended Vosh, and nobody mentions them.
I watched a video by fucking, what's his name? President Sunday yesterday. And we told him how good it was that he fucking made a video telling the truth. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, people are talking about you and Keffels because you're making hit piece videos, pulling up clips where Ethan Klein says the N-word and giggling on cope streams. That's how the drama cycle works. You should know. You've been doing it for 5 fucking years.
Because these people don't actually care.
I don't know what Demon Mama's opinion on this is. You know why? I don't think Demon Mama said anything about it. I haven't called out Xander Hall. You know why? Xander Hall shut his mouth. You're lower than Xander Hall in the sanity. That guy literally dated a fucking meth addict, bro. How did you find yourself in the same position with Keffel? No, I'm kidding. All right, this is a joke.
About the Vosh situation? Maybe H3 does. But these people in the commentary space don't actually care about the Vosh situation. All they care about is having another excuse to dunk on me and Keffels.
We don't need one. You give them to us. They're on a fucking silver platter. Tipster bends over and goes, please, commentary community, fuck me. Like, I want to... never mind.
That's it.
Multiple people at once. I'm actually kind of good at it. I understand that, but like I feel like this whole stream, though, has been more directed toward Tipster than it has been the dude actually committing... Well, I can't say
because the guy who actually did it has said less than you. There's more time on Tipster than there is from fucking Vosh.
Crimes because we has isn't illegal, but it should be.
The crazy thing is, I know some people will say that like, oh, you're being too charitable to Vosh. You're being too charitable to Chris Tyson. The thing is, this kind of thing, especially like the Vosh thing, according to Vosh, this is what Vosh says, and I'm willing to be charitable and assume he's telling the truth here. Vosh says he didn't know the art was lolly when he downloaded it. And so
it's a horse fucking a child.
When he found out,
what do you mean?
Disavowed it. Okay. And I mentioned earlier how
what are you fucking people are like, I don't see color. What are you, Tipster? Do you not see age? How does this happen 3 times?
Anime art is very unambiguous. Like, it's not always easy to tell the age of a character. You might see a character that on the surface looks obviously like an adult, and then you look into the lore of the character, it's like, holy shit, that's a 16-year-old girl or whatever the fuck, right? And it could happen to anyone. Anyone can have a situation like that. Now, does that make them a pedophile? I don't think so. I'll even lend that same level of charitability to someone who hasn't been very charitable, to Vosh, myself, or Keffels in this situation. I'll lend that same level of charitability to Ethan from H3.
Oh, Keffels.
And I have to preface this by saying, for the record, I obviously don't think...
That's a fake Keffels. Shut the fuck up. There's no way. There's no way that's really Keffels. It's Keffels. Alright, she's joking. Whatever.
I think Ethan is a lolicon or a pedo. But dude, you kind of set yourself up.
Yeah, that's funny.
For this one. Just the same way that I'm willing to be charitable to Vosh. And
do you know what I would give for Keffels to be saying that for real? That would be the funniest thing that ever happened. I mean, to be fair, as much as Keffels is joking there, Keffels making that criticism of Ethan Klein in the stream that we covered last night is a literal condemnation of Tipster. Like, you have to condemn Tipster to make that argument against Ethan.
Chris Tyson, I will be charitable to Ethan for this clip.
I just want to say I thought she's hot. That's it. You didn't? She was like a lady. She's not a little girl. like a full-blown 17. Fuck.
Oh,
But
do
it's
we
a
have to pull up the?
cartoon. It's
Do
a
we have to pull up the logs, chat? Do we have to pull up the fucking logs? He just pulled this out of his ass. Dude, he's still defending him, by the way. This is masked as a fucking... This is masked as like an apology. But he's still defending Vosh. Do I have to pull the logs back up? We did it last night. I'll do it again. I don't care. I got the logs, motherfucker. Hold on. Let me pull these up real fast. What was this clip? I'll let it play.
She's hot. That's it. You didn't? She was like a lady. She's not a little girl. She's like a full-blown 17. Fuck. But it's a cartoon. It's a I just want to...
Homeboy really set himself up with that one.
Oh, dude, this is going to be so therapeutic. I love when this happens. I love when he thinks he gets a slight win.
I just want to say I thought she's hot. That's it.
It makes the hunt feel so much more enjoyable. Okay, here we go. We've already addressed this, chat. Let's throw some background music on. Let's pretend this is a segment. Let's pretend we're watching the new Nick DeOrio video.
Outlaw.
Oh, not that one.
You didn't? She was like a lady. She's not a little girl.
So Tipster is going to clip Chimp Ethan here. Check this out.
And Chris Tyson, I will be charitable to Ethan for this clip.
I just want to say I thought she's hot. That's it. You didn't? She was like a lady. She's not a little girl. She's like a full-blown 17. Fuck. But it's a cartoon. It's a I just want to...
Homeboy really set himself up with that one.
I'm
going to be charitable to Ethan, okay? Let's see what Tipster said on Twitter. Lollipop, lollipop. Oh, Ethan's a lollipop, but I'm dumb. For the record, I obviously don't think Ethan is a lolicon or a pedo, but dude, you kind of set yourself up for that one. You see like the little backtrack immediately because he can't say what he really wants to say, so he has to put that disclaimer on the bottom. Lollipop, lollipop. Oh, lollipop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! A girl tweets, "Thank God I'm a lesbian. Good luck, ladies." Tipster drops by. "Why do all the hot ones not like dick?" All this girl did was commit the crime of being LGBT on the timeline, and Tipster came in, "Why do all the hot ones not like dick?" The girl's a minor! Not a coal miner! The girl's underage! Tipster, this isn't a cartoon! You didn't know! I understand it! We gave you the benefit of the doubt, Tipster! But you did it to a real minor! "Yeah, I made a bad joke. When I noticed the mistake, I apologized to the person and deleted the tweet, and that was the end of it. Real petty of who is that? Is that real petty of Turkey Tom and Edam Miles Chung for trying to make it bigger than it actually was. Atrociously uncalled for." You're gonna call out this guy, bro? Lolly Hill is made of glass. Lolly Hill is made of glass. How are you gonna clip Jim Ethan, who did it to a cartoon, when you did it to a real breathing girl? If you watched my stream, you would have seen the segment. We covered it last night. You didn't have to walk into that one.
Dab up with the Nazis.
Now I could easily be a total fucking dick and be like, "Oh, see? Ethan's a lolicon too. Look, he saw an under..."
That's what you did, but you walked it back because you're a coward. What do you think lollipop, lollipop, Ethan's a lollipop means? That's what you fucking did. You want it both ways. You want to be able to make the comment, but then you don't want to have to fucking face the consequences. Well, here's the consequences, bro. You're weird.
Age anime character and said they were hot. Like, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm not a fucking like dipshit, right? I'm willing to be charitable and say he didn't know. He didn't fucking know. So to wrap up this situation, just to kind of give my thoughts, I know I already stated my position at the start, but I'm gonna state it again. Make it crystal fucking clear. I am not okay with lolly. I don't defend the existence of lolly, the consumption of lolly, the production of lolly, etc.
Here's the huge disclaimer at the end of the stream, guys. After we just sat there and defended Vosh again, after we sat there and played the clip of him defending Chris, after we sat there and heard the alleged lolicon that Vosh confirmed was fucking lolly, after we fucking sat there and lied about the rum situation, this is the worst response video I've ever watched. Why wouldn't you just post nothing at all? Why wouldn't you just stand down and make other content and rebuild your fucking career? Do what Keffels was gonna do. Go make a true crime channel. Go start an maybe not educational, but like do something, bro.
When it comes to Vosh having that shit on his computer, I'm willing to be charitable and listen to his explanation that, hey, it was an accident. I didn't fucking know, okay? It was really fucking stupid and really fucking careless for him to have that shit on his computer. And Vosh, if you happen to be watching this, I'm just gonna be honest with you. You're kind of fucking retarded for having that shit on.
Bro, how are you calling anyone retarded? Ever? How? Oh God, why? This guy is so unself-aware. The lol cow gene is mutated.
Your computer, okay? I'm just gonna be real. But do I think that you're a pedophile because you accidentally downloaded that shit? No, I don't think so. Okay, I think people have really lowered the bar for what makes someone a pedophile, and I'm sorry, I don't think that that's the case, okay? And in regards to Vosh defending CP, I don't think that's the case. I think his arguments are being misrepresented. I think
Bro, you're the worst guy to defend Vosh! Every single thing you said makes him sound worse!
Used really terrible analogies to make his arguments, but I don't think that he's defending the existence of CP or adults having sex with children. None of that shit, okay? I think he just used a really bad fucking analogy to state his position. The other thing I want to do really quickly before I wrap up this segment is I do want to apologize to some of my friends who I care a lot about.
Oh my God!
One of those friends being Keffels. When I tweeted the tweet with my criticism of H3, I did try to tweet it in a way that it wasn't aggressive or I wasn't trying to be like crazy argumentative or whatever. I wanted to state my criticism, but I didn't want to be a dick about it, okay?
You suck!
I tweeted that tweet, I went to bed, and I woke up to utter fucking chaos because Ethan saw my tweet, Ethan didn't like my tweet, and Ethan responded to my tweet.
It's so
As a result of that, I was getting a barrage of fucking hate. People were very fucking mad, and several of my friends came to my defense as a result of that. One of those people being Keffels. And because of that, they got
their
so
lesson, but
much...
I know something. You didn't learn your lesson. You're never going to. We're gonna be back here next year, same time, same place, Lolicon Part 5.
Shit. And I just want to take a moment to apologize to my friends for that. When I posted that tweet, I did not mean for that to happen, and I am genuinely sorry that you guys got harassed and attacked.
Oh, you keep making it worse. If you really were sorry, you wouldn't have made this. They're gonna go after them more.
My action.
Oh, God.
I learned from this experience that I need to, before I do things, I need to better reflect on how my actions affect other people.
What did you learn? You just did it again. You're still doing it. You haven't stopped. This is like a fucking alcoholic who's drinking a beer saying, I've changed my life.
Around me.
Wait, that's also Tipster. No.
And I'm sorry that happened. None of you guys deserve to be attacked in that way. And I take full accountability for that. The other thing is this whole experience has honestly ruined anime for me in general.
Oh no. Oh God. Oh God. Oh boy. Oh.
Said it before, like hentai was never my thing, but if you're into hentai, honestly, just stay the fuck away from that shit, because holy fuck, like you could look at something that looks perfectly fine and then later find out it's lolly, and then you could find yourself in a...
Dude, I hate Keffels more than Tipster, and Tipster's in the thumbnail, not Keffels, just to be clear. That's just to be clear where we stand. Even the people I don't like, it's still Tipster. Tipster's still the most wrong person in this situation.
Situation like this, so this whole...
Out of Vosh, Keffels, Ethan, Tipster is the weakest link. It's so it's real. Dude, there are people... Mr. Beard came to my chat yesterday to tell me why he understands why we hate Tipster. Tipster is a bipartisan issue. If Tipster is being voted on, it's unanimous. You could have all the lefties and the righties in the same room. The Nazis, the lollies, the leftists, the tankies, they all hold their hands in unison and go, we don't like Tipster. He's a bipartisan issue.
Whole situation has honestly ruined anime for me so fucking much that I never want to watch anime again. I don't want anything to do with anime. I got my waist pin here and I got...
People who hate me are writing me to tell me they empathize with this. They What the fuck?
Got some of my anime. We got Death Note, one of my favorites. Fuck it.
Oh God.
Throw it in the bin.
He thinks
we got
this
some
is good.
Dragon Ball
He
Z,
thinks this is a good bet.
another great anime show. Throw it in the fucking bin.
cringing.
Robotech seems pretty harmless, but who knows? Maybe there's some lolly in there. Throw it in the fucking bin. Ys, based on one of my favorite RPG franchises, in the fucking bin. Hell, I've got video games that are anime inspired. Those go in the bin too.
Oh, this is a hard
Ys, the video
watch,
game,
chat.
gone.
This is a
Final
hard
Fantasy
watch.
games?
Chat.
There's probably some lolly in there somewhere. Get rid of them.
Oh!
Final Fantasy 7 remakes. Gotta go.
Jesus.
Catherine, pretty sure there might be something sussy in there. Let's get rid of it. And just for good measure, Ethan calls people he views as lolicons, he calls them lollipops. So we'll get rid of Lollipop Chainsaw just to be on the fucking safe side.
This guy's gonna pull out the fucking beach volleyball Dead or Alive game and be like, yeah, I'm such a Chad. I threw this out because it's anime.
So sick of anime at this point. I want nothing to fucking do with it. No more anime in my house. I'm sorry, babe. I know you're in the other room. I know you still like Pokemon and shit like that. No more. No mas. It's Jover. No more anime in this house. Fuck that shit.
Where do we go from here? What do we do? Well, we make the video, but I'm gonna be away for a while I work on this video, and I think everyone can understand why. Oh man. Dude, just stop talking. Oh, I love how you blame anime and try to pass the buck again on the history. Oh my god. Defending pedophiles and oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's oh my god. Oh my god. This guy, I cannot stress to you enough. He has like Keffels' mod team, like deleting shit from chat. I don't understand. He surely is deleting these comments. Oh, I've never seen, it's never been so over. It's never been so fucking over, dude. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh shit. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I think you should just quit YouTube. I agree. I agree. Thank you for coming out. This has been our very short episode of all right, guys.